Libra, hi, welcome. It's Erin Scott here with the Alchemy of Holism. We're tucking in for a little cozy, what I'm calling a potion. This is something relatively new that I'm providing to clients, but they're a hoot to do. So similar to my old alchemy scopes, but they're not including some of the elements that I used to always include in the alchemy scopes, like the I Ching, for example, and some other aspects. But I am doing a spread. I'm using my Siri deck, and I'm pulling various cards. So essentially, I have a variety of cards down here next to me, and I'm going to be pulling growth edges and various themes for you for the month ahead. It is December 7th. It is the new moon. We had it, the exact point was many hours ago, but we're still in the 24-hour zone here for sure. We have a little Palo Santo here to warm up the space and clear it and make it fabulous. You know what I forgot to put on? I'm going to put on my music. Usually I do that before I start the video, but let me go ahead and do that. Let's get a little music. So I have a variety of cards down here. And we're going to start with the archetypes, okay? Make sure this is going. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So the music should be starting shortly. So this is the Carolyn Mace archetype cards, okay, Libra? And what I'm going to do is tap in and pull 2 or 3, depending on what wants to come, major growth themes, major qualities within you that's pulling to be, that's appropriate now for you to mature it and evolve it, okay? For those interested, after you watch the potion, if it resonates for you, you can order a personalized potion. And they're inexpensive, they're affordable. They're only $44, and it's a personalized video from me to you with not just these tools. I have other cards and other, divination access points that I use in order to bring forward information for the client. It depends on the client. For these monthlies, this is what I'm doing. You're going to see the different cards that I'm going to be using. But for yours, it could be some of these and then some others as well, So main growth edges for Libra over the course of the Sagittarius new moon cycle. Very potent one. Sun, Moon squaring Mars, Neptune exactly conjunct at 13 Pisces, which was in turn exactly quincunx to asteroid Lilith and Pallas Athena, exactly conjunct 13 degrees Libra, by the way. So 13 degrees Libra, exact conjunction of the asteroid Pallas Athena and the asteroid Lilith, asteroid 1181. So there's a navigation happening within all of us, really. Certainly within Libra, Libra Sun and Libra Ascendant. That's what I'm tapping in here. Not really so much the moon, really more the Sun and Ascendant. For you, with that conjunction in the middle of your sign, there's a navigation happening, especially if you have planets or points near that middle part of the sign. You're navigating the birth of your power through a narrative of I'm not valuable, I'm not powerful. So you're growing, you're navigating. We all are, because we all have that conjunction somewhere in our chart. But for the Libra archetype, you are firsthand kind of contending with it directly. So interesting. We're receiving, if you're a Libra who also has a lot of Virgo in you, then you're going to want to watch the Virgo archetype. I think it was Virgo. It might be Leo. It's either Leo or Virgo. But the Don Juan archetype is emerging for your growth. So there's three that flipped. I'm going to take them because they're aligned. Priest, God, and angel. Look at this. Look at this. So you've had 4 come out. All right, Libra. Don Juan is an archetypal quality set within you that's asking to be evolved. We're going to talk about that. The next one that came out, actually the grouping of 3, priest, God, and angel. Okay, so let's talk about Don Juan first. Now, those came out in a grouping. So there's definitely a spirituality theme versus this. For some of you, there's a conflict happening with regards to sexuality, romance, manipulation topics as well. So with regards to Don Juan, Libra, the use of power, okay, using the power of romantic attraction to manipulate others, that's at hand. Now, you might not do it to an nth degree, but at some level, deep within your depths, it's important. With all of these cards, by the way, all of my work is about getting honest with ourselves. But the archetypes, we must be honest with ourselves. We must be willing to see our darkness. We must be. Otherwise, we're going to be defensive and we're going to turn it off without learning anything. Okay. So here, using power of romantic attraction for private agendas, ultimately to manipulate and control. What wants to be evolved is spotlighting. So this month, it's about spotlighting your positive, seductive qualities. There's a charm about you, and it has function beyond manipulating or trying to take advantage of others. Yeah. So how this shows up in your life, how this shows up within you, and how you operate within it, some of it might be unconscious. So it means that you have to dive. There has to be some self-inquiry done this month, you know, if you're not recognizing it. On the other hand, we have these religious narratives, these spirituality narratives coming forward. With regards to priest, we have the shadow attributes, Libra, which is about the dissonant aspect of priest, is about violating the trust of your spiritual community. Being seduced by your own spiritual role. Okay? Now, what wants to evolve, the higher iteration of priest that wants to come through you this month is getting to the place of facilitating spiritual commitments, serving as a channel for spiritual energy. Okay, so that's another growth edge for Libra. Connected to that, God. Okay, now the dissonant iteration of God, how it can show up in a way that is not healthy, is despotism and cruelty. Okay, using power to control people. The higher iteration of God is benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Okay, so it's about over control and benefic qualities and benefiting those in your charge. Recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Okay, connected to that, angel. Priest, God, and angel. Okay, so angel, the lower frequency iteration, the unhealthy iteration of angel is acting innocent. Okay, acting innocent or angelic in order to mislead others. And again, whether that's unconsciously done by default, which is based on a wound, or if it's consciously done, both. Sometimes it's unconscious, but we still do it. Okay. Falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Okay, there's a lot of light washing out there. Okay, so this is about authenticism. Angel, the evolved iteration of angel, is helping those in need with no expectation of return. It's just doing the good work. It's having the source come through you. So I'm going to show you all of these cards again, Libra, and then we're going to pull your themes. So a powerful month. This is, nobody's received 4 growth edges this month. So for Libra, there might be some dynamism in the month as you as you navigate it. And again, I mean, with that Lilith, Pallas, Athena, the empowered feminine and the disempowered feminine at the same degree, this is about finding your power through the old toxic narratives, through the old toxic belief that I'm not valued, I'm not loved, I'm not honored, and I'm not powerful. Okay. So it's about really finding the power, right? So Libra, this is the Everyday Witch Tarot, which I really am loving. And we're going to go ahead and pull, let's see what wants to come through. I'm going to pull at least 2 themes for you this month, okay? These are like narrative. This one wants to come. Okay. I'm going to pull one more. So there's going to be 3 for you. Libra. Wow, it's the Knight of Swords. I have to tell you, I thought it was going to come. The Knight of Swords has come through, I don't know, 4 times. You're my 12th sign. You're the last sign that I'm recording. It's come through at least 4 times, if not more than that. Okay. And it's come through for some personal clients as well. Listen, the first theme that's coming through is the Death card, number 13. Now, as I spoke in the beginning, Pallas, Athena, and Lilith are conjunct at 13 degrees Libra today, as I'm recording this. So Libra, I want you to, those of you that are resonating with this reading, I really want you to do some deep processing work. Go really deep into some self-inquiry, some contemplation, meditation. There are things that are wanting to die within you, to transform within you. It's time for transformation. If you take the numbers 13, 1 is the individual, 3 is community, creativity, communication. Together it's 4, which is new stability. It's stability. Okay. There might be something here with regards to your identity and communications, how you communicate, that's looking for a new stability. And that might be what is transforming for some of you. So death is an activated theme for you. Now, it might have to do with the past. This is the 6 of Cups here. By the way, this is the Everyday Witch Tarot, if I didn't say that already. So this is about the past. It could be that some things, it could be that for some of you, relationships from the past, memories from your childhood, memories from good, favorable times in your history, in your life history, that are no longer there are up. They're coming up. Okay. Keep in mind, you know, in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in winter now. We're going to be entering our winter solstice this month. And it is kind of naturally the time of the Hermit. For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, it's different because it's going into summer. But this might be a perfect time to really go within. There will be contemplations coming up, and it could be naturally evoked from the season, is what I'm trying to say for some of you. But issues of the past, people from the past, circumstances from the past that are no longer there. And by the way, people that you used to know might have died. And it could be that you hear news. Could be, especially with this, everybody. So the last card that came through is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords keeps coming up. The Knights are always about action, and the Swords are about communications, thoughts, ideas, truth. So there could be new truth coming forward, or you could be activating, like actively moving toward new inspired truth or a new inspired idea about something, an intellectual venture. Some communication too could be coming toward you, or you could be moving in the direction of sharing information or communicating something of value. Okay? And it could have to do with areas of transformation in the past. So see, the other thing that I want to point out, Libra, is this. If we look at all the cards together, okay, if we look at them all together, here's Death pointing his knife, I guess, his blade, toward the past, the scene of the past. Do you see that? And then the boy, the knight, is flying away from the scene of the past. This is the order that they came up in. So Libra, it could very well be that a lot of you are in the process of transforming your mind, your thoughts, your thinking around issues of the past, and you're freeing yourself to a new level of truth, to a new level of mind. Thought is also the swords. So new thoughts could be emerging with regards to issues of the past, people of the past, circumstances, scenarios, you know. Okay, beauties. So let me adjust myself here. I'm going to take a little sip of my water. Okay. I'm going to also burn a little more Palo Santo. I don't know what's with these candles. They are, I just bought some new candles today, and they are not the highest of quality. So we'll do another little. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to pull from the Cindy Solano palmistry deck, which is going to kind of point us toward an area of focus, an optimal area of focus for you for this month that's connecting you to the mind-body system. So what area of mind-body is asking to be kind of acknowledged and focused upon this month, attended to for Libra? Okay. Mars, be confident in yourself. The other thing that I'll say, Libra, as I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, is that for this new moon, and again, the relational dynamics, the cosmological dynamics of this new moon are feeding the month ahead, but also in a way the year ahead too, for this Sagittarius new moon cycle on an annual level. The layer of the annual, the fractal of the annual. So this is definitively part of the dynamics of this new moon was that Mars-Neptune conjunction. And you're getting the Mars card. Okay, be confident in yourself. So I'm going to read what this is, but this is just to say that Mars on Neptune can have anger at God. It can have anger at what we perceive as spiritual life lessons. Okay, that can be what emerges with that conjunction. But let's see what this particular, one thing that I want to show you about this card is the circle on the palm there. So if you look between the thumb and the index finger, there's a circle on the palm. That's the Mars area that's asking to be attended to this month. So you can give yourself your own acupressure. You can touch it, caress it, massage it, and it will activate this theme for you, this mind-body point. Okay, Mars. So Libra, the reflection is this. You may be right. You may be wrong. But if you are faithful to what you believe in, you will always be true to yourself. Build confidence by knowing and following your true self. Do not let outside forces knock you off your path. There is a potential hero inside of everyone. The key to being a hero is about caring. The more you care, the bigger the hero. What do you care about? Your work, your family, your friends. What do you care about? Be a hero to all, and don't forget to care about yourself and how great you can be. So the Mars, of course, Mars rules Aries, and that sign of kind of vital life force energy is the house of confidence. It's where we develop an ego container of our identity. So yeah, you're being activated, this Mars energy. Now, again, Mars is conjunct Neptune now, and it's quincunx. It has an uncomfortable relationship with the 13-degree exact Lilith Athena in your sign. So what does that mean? It means that there could be delusion around your own self-confidence. There can be some fantasy or story, confusion and narrative and delusion, Neptune, with regards to your Mars identity, the Aries identity, your confident self. And it's connected to, but needs to adjust with that emerging feminine, the disempowered feminine. And by the way, this does look like misogyny, like in a very real way within ourselves. It's a hatred of feminine quality sets. And for some embodiments out there, it actually shows up as misogyny outside, because as within, so without. We project what the wound is within. We're all working on it. We've grown up in a, we've grown up in a global collective, a collectively held narrative of the devaluation of the feminine. So we're all working on that. But that could be a part of your story here, is why I bring it up. Because for you, it has to do with the feminine quality set specifically, because you're getting the Mars card. Okay. So Libra, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my deck here. Now I'm just going to point out the fear card is underneath. It doesn't, I haven't shuffled yet, so it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I did look at it, and I haven't done that for any of the other signs, so I did want to show it to you. Some of you might have some fear stuff coming up with regards to either confusion or delusion, spirituality or life path, confidence, courage, what's ahead, stuff with harmony and balance, getting clear and truthful. There can be fear about getting truthful about our own narratives and the truth about people, the truth about the people in our lives. So, and I'm also, this card just popped out, beware. So it could be that there's some kind of self-protective, for some of you, like a self-protective process happening. Okay. So Libra, let me go ahead and focus in here. This is my Siri deck. I made it in 2012. People have asked if it's for sale. Unfortunately, it's not. I made this for myself, so none of the images are copyrighted, so I can't sell the deck. So this is just really for my own use. So this is for Libra for December 2018. And Libra, what I'm tapping into here is, circumstances and situations that might be emerging this month, okay? Okay. Libra. Okay. The feelings card is coming up again. It's come up a few times for the signs this month. Emotions are coming up for a lot of people. Discernment of emotions as well. The leaving card is coming up in the middle, just like the death card is coming up as a theme. So there is transition of things that have been released, things that you're releasing, people that have transitioned and died. You leaving, you know, you're kind of needing to release things and let things go and moving on, etc. I might want to get a clarifier card. Let me see what's coming up at the underbelly of the deck. The mission of the soul, maybe a desire to relax more. The intention is more rare or occasional. Some of you Libras out there might desire to be working less. You might desire more simplicity with your work. You might desire, I don't know, not so much of a grind. You're wanting new birth when it comes to community, friends, cohorts, people that you connect with. So like, I think it was Leo, there's a desire for new connection, new network, okay? So what I have here is spiritual resonance is coming up. Now, the home card, this card here, came up in the spiritual sector of the reading. And what home means is that is our place. Home can mean a physical home. If this were to come up in the foundational sector of the chart, this would be home, your physical house, your place of residence. However, this came up in the spiritual sector. So this is about your home, your spiritual home, your comfort zone spiritually. It's what you're resonant with spiritually. So you're wanting to connect with what's resonant for you spiritually in all areas of your life, by the way. I don't think it's just in one area. I want to get a clarifier card for before I continue reading. So Libra, there's a desire for you to, like, you're wanting to trust the goodness of your teachers, okay? For some of you, this is going to be talking about religious teachers, like your priests. I mean, you did get God, priest, and angel that came up as your archetypal cards. These are your growth edges. However, what I get here is you are recalibrating your level of trust with what you've been taught or told from people that you trust. Okay? You're desiring either a break or to step back or to just walk away. A lot of you, this is the center of the reading. I'm trying to make this clear for you, and I realize that I might be jumping, so it might be hard to follow what I'm saying, but just stick with me because I'll let you know what it's saying. In the center of the reading is the leaving, ending, slowing card. So the center message for a lot of Libras over the course of this December cycle is the desire to escape, the desire to slow down, the desire to disconnect, okay? You just want to live in your spiritual place. So this could be, you know, some of you might quite like to meditate, for example. So you might need or want or just desire to just be in your space and be in your spiritual space, in your own home sanctuary, for example. Emotionally, work, family, evolution, stop. So there's something telling me that you are wanting to take a break, walk away. You're having a need to trust what you've been taught, you know, because I think it might break the psyche too severely if you are the thing is, the sun, Jupiter, and Mercury are all in Sagittarius. So belief systems are the focus right now. Our paradigms of reality are the focus. And with the square happening to Neptune over there in Pisces with Mars there, there's some conflict. There's inner spiritual conflict with regards to our belief systems. And it's coming up for you too. The Page of Cups is coming up in the emotional sector as a clarifier to these other cards, which I'm going to show you. But this is about you stopping progression with regards to family issues and work issues. Okay. And it's because you want to do what you love. Page of Cups is wanting to be creative. It has ideas and initial inspiration to get creative, to tap into what feels good. This is about following your bliss. There's new ideas, new creative ideas that are calling you to kind of disconnect from work, to disconnect from family, even for some of you, and to evolve yourself. But this is talking about taking a break. It's about doing a full stop, perhaps, for some of you. This literally could be about leaving a job. Some of you might have the promptings to even walk away from family responsibilities. It's because you're wanting to follow your bliss, Libra, okay? Very interesting, this. In the base of the reading and in the mental sector, I'm going to show you both. In the mental sector, you are hopeful. Your mind is kind of operating in a state of optimism and hope. But it is connected to this lower narrative. So you're hopeful that what you have felt to be true, okay, with regards to your trust and faith in teachers that have taught you about your religious paradigm. It could be a certain religion that you have been a part of throughout your entire life, etc. You want to believe, you want to trust that it's been good, that it's not a lie, okay? So you're hopeful. Your mind is kind of, it can't be wrong. I'm hopeful that it's correct. I trust that it's good, okay? But at the same time, you're contemplating walking away. And it could be walking away from a religion. It could be walking away from family responsibilities. And for some of you, it could be walking away from work. Okay? Now, let me see. I do want to pull another clarifier. Okay? I have to adjust myself here a bit. Okay. King of Wands is coming up. So King of Wands, let me show you the card because it's a brilliant card. So the King of Wands, everybody, is coming up as a clarifier to this. King of Wands is enthusiastic, determined, humorous, energetic, creative. There's a mastery to the energy, to the fire energy here. It creates and it manifests creative visions and ideas and desires, etc. When I was asking for the clarifier for what is this walking away from, this is about vitality. This is about life force. This is about creativity. This is about enthusiasm. So it could be that for some of you, maybe your energy is a little bit low this cycle, okay? And I just want to say, go with your process. It's all good. It will pass. It always passes. I don't necessarily get like a depression here, but I think for some of you, there could be kind of some existential crises showing up. That's what I want to say. So for those of you that are feeling, again, we have all of this kind of conflicting energy with belief systems and possible delusion and this kind of aggressive nature toward our belief systems. Neptune and Pisces is this spirituality, but it's unclear. It's faith. It's faith. And the conflict could be that we don't even know what to have faith in anymore. That's why your hope, your mental hope, Libra, is that the teachers that I've been following are good and right. And I need to trust them. I want to trust them. I have to trust them. Otherwise, everything's going to fall apart. But it could be that there's a bit of an existential crisis here for some of you. I have to say, that's what I'm kind of getting. Now, let's go ahead and pull up a guidance card for you. Now, this is a terrific deck. This is this Native Spirit. And this is going to offer some guidance for you for December, okay? Some aid. Now, for those of you interested in tapping into your specific journey for December or for the first quarter of 2019 or for the entirety of 2019, you can reach out. These potions, personalized video potions, are just $44. It's a new offering. I just kind of, it just erupted about, I don't know, a month ago. So, you know, and these are 30 to 45 minute readings, and they're affordable and they go quite deep. So, and then for those of you that want to go very deep, strategically deep into your astrology for the year ahead and for your now natal chart analysis, and you can do a combination to understand your transit activations, your solar return cycle, your progressed cycle on top of your natal analysis. So you understand what's the story, really what's happening, the wound sets, the mastery trajectory, and what is activated now. What is the now? What's the function of the now? You can see all my links are below the video. And at the end of the video, by the way, too. This flew out, smudging ceremony. This is yours. The guidance for you, dear Libra, is smudging ceremony. Okay? So, and can I just say, you're the only sign that I did 2 Palo Santo smudges. So, you know, there's something here for you. Okay. Okay. So Libra, the message for you, the guidance for you is let go of the past. Okay. Let go of the past. And I just want to point out before I keep reading that these are your cards. Death, past, new mind. Death of the past, new mind. Those are the themes for you this month. Okay? So the guidance is to let go of the past, indeed. Purify. Detox is also your guidance. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Release. Leave. Let go. Getting a lot of chills for you. A lot of you are going through some big processes this month. Cleanse your body and your environment by doing space clearing and clutter clearing. Okay? Let go of the old, discarded, and unused to make way for new energy and new beginnings. Eat lightly. Drink lots of fresh water and consume food with a strong life force. Eat a lot of raw food. Even in the Northern Hemisphere, even in the winter. Eat more enzymatically rich alive foods. Your native spirit wants you to know smudging is a native tradition that involved using the smoke of burning herbs to symbolically wash a space in a ceremonial manner. Sometimes your energy field or the energy field of your environment becomes so cluttered and dingy that you can't see the world around you clearly, and you have trouble hearing the message from your soul. When you take the time to purify yourself and your environment, not only do you feel lighter and brighter, but you're also a clearer channel for the light. Okay? The brilliance that pours through you can heal and help many people, but first, the path has to be clear. Libra, it's a good month. It's a clearing month. It's a time. It's a naturally aligned time for the Libra sun and the Libra ascendant archetypes. For your natural encoded self at this evolutionary time frame for you, this chapter of December 2018, for you to clear, cleanse, and release. And it's going to take self-inquiry, seeing yourself clearly. Again, those that want to understand their astrological, their symbolic, and their archetypal encodings, for those that really do want to dive deep, I have membership, I have one-on-one sessions, I have video analyses, lots of tools that are very, very deep, that they dive deep for the individual, and they provide tremendous clarity and freedom, ultimately. And for something lighter and more affordable, you can get some clarity through a personalized potion as well. So the links are below. I do send you much support for this month, for your navigation, for your clarity, for your ease. Okay. And I send you all good wishes for a happy holidays, for a solstice time frame, and for the transition into the new year. I will have more videos coming forward mid to late month, so you can stay tuned. All right. I'm sending you much love and lots of support, Libra. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.